So I watch a lot of. Do you watch any YouTube channels that you can recommend? I watch a lot of Everything Money too, which is amazing. I think they have a good message. I don't like the screen and the software and all the things they sell there. But other than that, they are doing more like more educational content lately. Yeah, like how to invest and all these basic stuff. And I guess
what was the channel called again?
Everything Money. Everything.
I
got
my handy dandy Sharpie out here.
Hold on, yeah, watch it. Here. And you could probably react to them, which they are pretty big. They're as value investors, I think they are one of the biggest channels.
See value investors. Let me see here.
Yeah, they're value investors.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
There we go. I just want to start writing it down real quick because I know I'll forget later. I'll be like, what was it called again? But if I was to recommend some YouTube channels, Stockmo. No, just kidding. Let's see. I love God, I don't really watch a lot of YouTube finance because a lot of it turned me off. Like I was it's so funny. Before Strongman Personal Finance, I thought I was the only one making fun of the grifters. I thought I was the only one out there. I thought I was like, am I in my own little weird bubble where because like I had so many people like trashing comments, like they're like you're a loser, you don't understand. And then like the same stocks that they were all picking, all went to trash anyway. And but yeah, okay. If I, it's okay. Okay, so here's the thing for me on YouTube channels, my favorite ones, I love What's His Nuts. I'm trying to think of his name. hold on. God, I have his name at the top of my head too. He's Graham Stephan. Yes, Graham.
Oh yeah.
He's a little bit of a crypto shill sometimes. Yeah. I don't think, by the way, crypto has no intrinsic value. I believe this wholeheartedly. And I'm all about intrinsic value, like what actually has real value and what doesn't. Money, cash, no intrinsic value. Crypto, no intrinsic value. Stocks have value. They're backed by their productive assets, stuff like that. But so I do like Graham Stephan besides his crypto stuff. Andre Jick a little bit's okay. Andre Jick has some good dividend stock advice, but anything about crypto, I just tune it out. 1 year out the other. Like
it's crazy.
I can't stand crypto channels. I know they're popular and I know it's the popular thing to do, but I wish they wouldn't sell out like that. I wish those guys wouldn't. I feel like they really don't believe what they're saying. At least I think maybe some of them do actually. I don't know.
No, it's just a trend, man. They are going with the trend and with the flow, with what's cool for the millennials. Well, we're millennials, but I don't know what's the new generation called as a whole.
Yeah, millennials, Gen Z, Gen
whatever,
Z or something like that.
Yeah.
I learned the best advice I ever got was stop watching the news. Like I do watch like YouTube channels that talk about like different financial concepts and stuff. There's one I forgot. Hold on, I'll have to look him up because I always forget the names. I like watch these shows every day. It's like he's the guy with a bow tie. I think it's like Joseph Hogue. I think Joseph Hogue investing. Like I think he's a little bit of a grifter. I don't know, but he does have good advice a lot of the time. But yeah, Joseph Hogue, he's like calls it Bow Tie Nation. Yeah. I don't know. When it comes to personal finance, I used to like Dave Ramsey when he first came out, but then I realized he had some of his advice is good and some of it's real crap. I'm trying to watch my language. I don't know how loose you'll have. I get it. Well, it's absolute. Absolute. Some of his advice is gold. Some of it's absolute shit. So I would say most of it's crap though. The reason I say it's crap is because he says to cut up your credit cards, which I think is bad. I love credit cards. You see, the thing is, it depends how you look at the card. Do you look at it as free money, or do you look at it as an extension to your current bank account? I look at it as an extension to my bank account, and that's it. I only use my card when I don't need it. Whereas most people use their credit cards when they have no money. That's the worst time to use it. I'm all about cashback rewards. Like I get rewarded for anything I buy. And I don't get addicted to the card though, because I always focus on what do I need? Do I really need this? Is this a want or a need? I'm just cheap. I'm just a cheap man, but I'm all about investing at the end of the day. I work to invest. Like that's my philosophy. My number one, see, I'm a investor first, consumer second. That's
Exactly.
my, well, a consumer maybe seventh, basketball player second.
So what is your goal in life? I know you're probably going to get your financial freedom very, very soon. Because I know how your process is the same as well. No, I'm not cheap, but I'm not a big spender. I just get what I really need, and I think to myself, do I need it or do I want it? So that's how I go through life, buying or not buying stuff. So in your case, what happens when you get your financial freedom? What are you going to do with your life?
Honestly, keep stacking. Keep stacking more investments. Reason I do that, so the old saying, once you leave this earth, you can't take it all with you. Well, that's what a living will's for. I don't invest for me really in the long run because I'm a simple dude. I'm like a caveman living in modern times. I don't have a lot of needs. I really don't. I'm happy that I get to breathe air. I'm happy I get to read books. I'm happy I live in this modern time because when I study history, I'm like, dude, this is the best time to live. No, I guess what I could say is I'm closer to financial freedom than I've ever been in my life, which is wild to think. And I've been focusing more on things that I truly enjoy. I enjoy going on YouTube. I enjoy this. I enjoy the crazy back and forth. I know I'm talking like way too much because I'm a talkaholic. I could be exhausting.
It's fine, man. It's fine. I love it. Express yourself.
But yeah, my main focus though is just for financial freedom is just to keep stacking. Even when I am technically financially free, I like living off the yields, the dividend yields. The reason I invest in like Coca-Cola or 3M or those crazy mega cap blue chip companies is because their dividends have grown over time. The yields help, and I really got nothing else better to do with my money than throw them into great companies. So as long as I'm investing in the great companies that are going to be here, even if a recession happens, like Walmart, for instance, I think Walmart's overvalued, for instance, but I always make sure that I'm exposed to Walmart in some way as far as investing goes.
It's an amazing company, Walmart.
Oh, another thing I do recommend is Reits. Oddly enough, not all of them. Not all Reits are created equal because it's an exposure to real estate that makes it to where you don't have to get out a mortgage, which is really nice.
What do you own, man? Which Reits?
Mainly Realty Income and WP Carry. Those are the two main ones. The reason is because I think they're well diversified and they have a lot of properties, and they lease out those properties a lot, so they're always having like tons of money being thrown at them. And I figure if I'm going to go with anything, real estate, commercial real estate at least, is, I wouldn't say it's foolproof. Or is it foolproof or foolproof? I can't remember what the old whatever. Foolproof.
But we get you.
But yeah, I was gonna say like where am I going with this? Anyway, I like to have anything that's exposed to real estate, essentially, because real estate does appreciate over time. It is a great hedge against inflation. Yeah. So what's great about Realty Income is they can raise their rents over time as inflation grows. And those big name retailers are going to have to pay insane amounts. Well, not insane amounts, but they're going to be paying more money just to rent those spaces. Like, for instance, Realty Income is exposed, like it has, no joke, as a client, like Walmart, 7-Eleven. It's got like a ton of these different crazy major clients. And it's like, you can't go wrong with those because those clients aren't going anywhere for the most part. People are still going to love their convenience stores. People are going to love their Walmart. They're like, none of it goes away. So it's like, you might as well, if you're going to go with a safe bet, I think that REITs are not the worst thing in the world. I know there's a lot of people who are solely against them, and I have no idea why. I kind of have an idea why, because there are some trashy REITs out there, really trashy. I don't know all of them, but I know which ones to go for and which ones to avoid. Let's just put it that way.
Which ones do you avoid? Give me one or two.
Any with declining earnings over the last 2 years, like if the earnings have been slowly declining, any that somehow issue more shares, and
that's a killer.
too much. Like this share, I hate share dilution. So anything that has a history of share dilution,
Tesla.
La Tesla. No, dude, speaking of overvalued, oh my God. So Tesla, for instance, I just want to go over that real quick. So how can I think it's a great company naturally.
Yeah, me too.
But at the same time, like, I like, it bogs my mind. I looked at the price over earnings ratio. It's going to take them a long time to reach the actual valuation that they're at now, at least what they're valued at currently. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, hey, people have a lot of faith, and you know what? Good on their faith. But if people are like long-term investors of it and they really believe in the company, I'm all for it. If they're in it for a quick buck and they're probably going to be the bag holder. I don't know. Like, some people will be the bag holder at the end of this.
I think Tesla is a swing trade move if you know what you're doing and a certain price. You know, if it goes under, I guess, what, 400? What is it right now? 1,000? I don't know.
Yeah, let me look at the old Yahoo Finance.
Yeah.
Let's see Tesla. Let's see Tesla stock price.
But yeah, it's way overpriced.
Woo!
Yeah.
Let's see. The current share price is like $1,028.15 per share. What I'm curious though is the actual PE. The PE ratio, it's 209 times price over earnings. Holy smokes! You see, like, stuff like that. When I see something along those lines, and like, now look, it blows my mind. That's all I can say. Can say.
Well, I hope people are right, you know.
Well, I hope so too. And hey, if Tesla is changing the world, which they are, I think they're changing the world in a positive direction. I just think that a lot of investors are going to get a little bit screwed over. They're going to get screwed over. Some of them that are investing now, because I think they are really too high for their own.
But it's not disruptive as, you know, probably like what I'm thinking right now. Who's disruptive? I guess Facebook, if everything goes well with the Oculus thing, you know, the VR, the products, the lines, and I think they might be the next super company. They are right now, they're huge, and I'm investing in it because it went down a lot.
Oh yeah, Meta, Facebook, because Facebook, So I'm curious what they're looking like, because I haven't really paid that much attention because I'm kind of an anti-social media guy. But whoa, their price over earnings ratio,
it's what,
15 times price over earnings.
Yeah,
it's not bad. That's actually within. I mean, like, I just want to tell everybody this right now. Don't only go on price over earnings. You know, it's not the best thing to do in the world, but it does give you a general scope if a company is kind of overvalued or not, or how overvalued they may be, or undervalued, depending. But I'm excited. I might actually go get some freaking Meta stock here pretty soon.
Yeah, get one. Get at least, get some, I guess.
Good exposure to the metaverse, baby. Woo. But
I'm getting into that a lot. It is looking delicious, you know, tasty. So you have a final message for my audience and yours, man? Come on.
Let's see. Final message. If you want more of my crazy content, if this helps in any way, feel free to check out my channel, because I just want to let you guys know it's okay to be a little crazy. It's okay to make enemies. In fact, don't go out there intentionally making enemies, but don't be deterred when people, like, if anybody likes to make channels or content or whatever, don't be afraid by people who legitimately hate you. People legitimately hate me, and I know it for a fact. And you got to enjoy it. You got to be like kind of enthralled by it. I get off to it a little bit. I think there's something slightly wrong with me, because I do get off to the hate comments a little bit. I'm like,
it's normal. Because they're funny, man. They don't know what they're talking about.
Yeah, and like, it's funny because I'm not nice to some of those people either. Like if somebody's like, I don't get mad, but I like to see how like low I can blow, you know? Like, I like to see how low I can punch in some of my comments, like replies. So I have to admit, one of these days I'll probably get banned from YouTube. I'll probably say something stupid. I'm trying to make sure that I'm not completely off the wall. I try not to be too off the wall. But a real final message though, is continue to invest, everybody. The dollar, any currency is going to zero unless it gets backed by gold again. Then that's awesome. and also not awesome. So it's like, I don't know. They should have never got off the gold standard to begin with. But
Yeah,
any other messages?
it was a shame.
I think dividend investing is good.
Mhm.
I really do. I think it's great. Just make sure that any dividend investment that you get into gives you is backed by a company with real cash flow and is not in tons of debt and has good operational costs.
Mhm.
Basically, just invest in cigarette companies. But, just kidding. But which actually I'm not kidding because they're actually not too bad.
Yeah, it's not too bad. Yeah,
their operational costs are so low.
Yeah.
But anyway, I won't take up too much more of your time, my friend. I just want to.
It was a pleasure.
Let me ask you one question before I go.
Yeah,
go ahead. I know you asked me a lot of questions. I want to ask you a question. What is your portfolio allocation? What does your asset allocation look like? Is it pretty much just the VT and then some individual stocks? Like, how would you say if you were the estimates of percentage? I guess
it's right now it's about 75 VT or ETFs. I was like you before. I got some BTI and the other one, the world's and now I'm switching to BT, and I guess it's like 10%. The other 10% is stocks and 5% Reits. And then I got some Mexican bonds here. The bonds are great because they're giving you 7% back. Interest rate is 7%. So after a year, you get 7%. It depends on how high are the rates, the interest rates. And
right now, you said bonds, right? Mexican bonds?
Yeah, Mexican bonds. They are called CETES and we have some T bonds here called UDI bonos, which are protected by inflation bonds or something like that. It's kind of the T bonds, so they are a good investment. But that's my portfolio allocation right now. So yeah, basically 75, 10, and 5.
Oh heck yeah, man!
Yeah. But REITs here have another advantage. You don't pay taxes over the dividends, and when you sell them or you buy them, well, you sell them, you don't pay taxes. You only pay taxes for they are called allocations, which are you pay 30% of taxes, but the REITs generally you don't pay anything. So it's a very good investment, and every time they make these allocations, your average goes down. So it's awesome because you're making more and more money. So REITs, Mexican REITs are cool.
I love it, man. I love it. Oh, it's so
but
cool.
People don't know it, and we have a very low percentage of our population investing in the stock market, and it's a shame because we have a lot of advantages. We just pay 10% out of our when you sell and buy the trading situations and all the costs. It's only 10%. And what else? Also dividends are 10%, and we have this treaty with the US that we don't pay double taxes. We just pay 10% because we sign off of a form. It's called the WE beign, and that's how you don't pay taxes to the US when you buy American stocks. So it's great, but people don't know it. or they don't want to know it. So I'm trying to reach more people and expose my channel to the general population, and let's see where it goes because it's good for the companies also.
I love it, man. I love it. By the way, I am trying to learn more Spanish. I actually been using this app called Duolingo because it's actually helping me out a little bit. I'm still not. I'm trying to remember what I also learned from high school too. Like it's been so long. I just I want to watch more of your content, at least understand more. I watch your content, but I don't because I try to like pick up different things, like just words that I know I've heard and just like try to figure out what you're trying to say in the video. But that's because it's fun for me. It's fun for me. You've actually helped me out when it comes to me trying to relearn Spanish. So because I told myself, because I need a reason to learn a language. So I was like, my main reason is, okay, I want to learn how to, like, I want to be able to watch Alex's channel, the majority of his stuff, so that way I can actually be able to get it. Because and you're one of my purposes for learning Spanish, so I want to thank you for that.
No, thanks, man, and thanks for being here, Mike. I'm gonna roast you the next time, so be prepared.
Oh, dude, I dig it, man. There's a lot to roast me about, man. I get a lot of there's a lot of crazy shit.
Yeah. And I'm gonna put your information down here in the description so people can see your channel. I'm gonna recommend you, give you a shout out, and I'm here for you if you need me. And you
I appreciate it, man. Thank you.
Practice Spanish, anything you need, man. I'm here.
Dude, I thank you so much. I appreciate it. All right, man. Well, I'll see you next time. Hey, maybe I'll get you on my channel or something for an interview.
Yeah. It'll be an honor, man. Just let me know. Okay. Have a
later,
nice
partner.
one, dude.
All right, later,
See you
bud.
later.
High
Bye.
five. Later, bud.
Bye.